Jalen McDaniels is going to fall asleep on his man. Like this, you're staring at the ball, so now you're beat back door, so that brings Mason Plumlee to double, and now that instantly means the defense is scrambling. If you're Terry Rozier here, you have no more ground to give on Bobby Portis. You need to be battling for position now. Instead, Terry Rozier is going to look at him try and gamble right there. Well, now you're toast. Come on, this is a down screen out of a baseline out of bounds. P.J. Washington's got to get attached with his arms out so Grayson Allen can't curl. You let him curl, now Kelly Oubre has no time to get over the screen. So, okay, I mean, this is on Theo Maledon here. I mean, he's going to leave in the air, and that's why he's going to get beat back door. But hold on a second. So now this ball gets made. Kelly Oubre's got to take this player here. P.J. Washington has to sprint here, but if you're Kelly Oubre, you got to get up and start battling for positioning, and this player's got to sprint right now into the corner. Like, none of those things happen. Okay, so Nick Richards, this is a disaster. I don't know what he's doing. So he's going to be late to get out to Bobby Portis. P.J. Washington's got to come over here. He's got to have his feet set in a defensive stance, unlike Nick Richards, so that when Bobby Portis comes this way, he can help and recover. See, you're not going to give up any threes, but all of this is terrible. What is Nick Richards doing? You are getting back to the middle of nowhere here. Let's get to a body and defend. Like look at this. Nick Richards is just standing around, and now Bobby Portis is open. If you're Theo Maledon, Bobby Portis is way out here. He's posting you up right now. So just battle for position. That's all you have to do. Why would you gamble here? Like, what? That's what we're doing? Okay, I mean, so the Hornets are in drop coverage here. If Terry Rozier is all of a sudden just switching, then you have to communicate this. Stop. So you got to say, tell Nick Richards to come here because you're coming here. And it doesn't seem like that happened. Okay, if you're Nick Richards and you're helping here, there's 5 seconds left in the quarter here. Like, just stay up and help. Terry Rozier is guarding the ball. All you got to do is just close this space off here. So just sprint over and help this way. You can't backpedal and help. Because look at this. Now, well, here's Brook Lopez. Bad drop coverage here from Kai Jones. You have to have your feet set, especially on a pick and pop. Like, you got to have your feet set. You got to be able to stunt at the ball and recover. Like, look at Kai Jones here. I mean, you're backpedaling. You have no chance of recovering now. Okay, so Terry Rozier turns it over. Stop. Kai Jones needs to be sprinting back. Everyone needs to be sprinting back now, but especially Kai Jones. He's the first one back. Why is Kai Jones stopping? Why is Theo Maledon switching the screen? Like, Javon Carter, stay attached to Javon Carter. When he sets the screen, Grayson Allen comes off it, you switch. But Javon Carter just slipped this screen. So now you're switching this extremely late, and yeah. Where is Jalen McDaniels going? You're guarding this Bucks player, so just stay with him. Where's he going? Where are you going? Why did that just happen? Cannot go up the gut of this down screen right here. You've got to chase. Look at going up the gut. Look at the angle you take when you go up the gut like this. Nope. Wide open three. Down screen again. What is Plumlee doing? Attach to yourself to the screener. Get your arms out and show so this player can't curl. This Bucks player's curling. So now Jalen McDaniels had no time to get over the screen. So now that brings about 100 defenders to Jordan Nwora, and when you're guarding the ball, the only thing you can be focused on is the ball. Look at Terry Rozier looking to seek out a screen. He thinks a screen's coming. Well, guess what? It isn't, and now you just can't guard the ball. The problem with Kelly Oubre not getting in a defensive stance with his feet set and just staring at the ball. Look what happens. So you're not ready to guard the ball. You're backpedaling. So you're still off balance. So Grayson Allen's going to make this pass. Look at this. You're off balance. Grayson Allen's going to be coming off this handoff right here, and look at how late you are. Okay, if you're Mason Plumlee and you're in drop coverage, you know Brook Lopez can pop off these screens because he can shoot. So you got to get up. You have to have your feet set. You got to be able to stunt at the ball, but you ought to also recover. Like, Mason Plumlee has given himself no opportunity to recover. Okay, this Hornets shot goes up. There's literally not one Hornets player, but this is not a boxing out with one arm. None of these other players are boxing out. So this offensive rebound, if it's a long offensive rebound especially, is definitely going to Milwaukee. I mean, Nick Richards has got to stay attached to his man. Like, look at this. Brook Lopez doesn't set a screen here. You should be just coming right back to Brook Lopez right now. Like, the fact that you're guarding the ball here is insane. So now this player's got to step up and backside help on Brook Lopez, and Pat Connaughton's wide open. Theo Maledon is going to gamble here. That is going to screw everything else up. So look at this gamble right there. Okay, so now you're already beat. See, you're already beat, so Brook Lopez doesn't even have to set a screen. He can just start rolling. And that's going to screw up. You can't run drop coverage if Brook Lopez just doesn't even have to screen you. Bad switch by Terry Rozier. You got to get underneath the screener when you switch. You switch over the top. Now look, now this player's got to step up and backside help, so he's going to be late to get out to his man, and now he's going to be late to guard this handoff. Theo Maledon, you cannot start in drop coverage trying to fight over the screen and then say, never mind, I want to switch. You can't do that. Look at this. So now you're switching. Well, Nick Richards isn't guarding like this is a switch. Another awful switch, and this is because this player's switching the screen too early. Like, you got to guard this Bucks player, and when he comes off the screen, you can switch and you get underneath the screener. Like, look at this. You've already committed to a switch now. So Pat Connaughton doesn't have to screen you. Why? Now we can just start rolling. So what is it? Now you're over the top of Connaughton, and who's getting this rebound? Hey, if Theo Maledon is not going to play underneath Bobby Portis right here, and you're just going to give this area here, this double team has to come right now. Like, you can't wait. Theo Maledon is giving Bobby Portis that angle right there. So, a little late. What is Jalen McDaniels doing? Could you please get over and guard Jordan Nora? Look at this right here. Why? What are you doing? Like, you're just sleeping right now. Just get it and go now. Another just mind-numbingly terrible switch. It comes from both sides here. If Plumlee's switching the screen, he needs to sprint up and be level. Look at this. You're switching the screen. How are you going to switch when there's this much space between you and the screener? And then Terry Rozier doesn't get underneath the screener. This is really pathetic. As Bobby Portis starts to turn here to face you up, you have to defend him like he's facing you up. So right now, he is turning right now, so get your hand off of him right now. Get in a defensive stance with your feet set. See, look at P.J. Washington. Get in it. Look at this. So you're still guarding him like he's posting you up. So now your hand's on the ground. And as Mark Jackson says, hand down, man down.